welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for stopping by once again. This is going to be a PR video. I did receive these products that you will see on screen from Beetles. Beetles were sweet enough to send over this box. I am assuming that they are trying out a new polygel because the two polygels that are included in the box have a date on them, and I just don't have any sort of kind of sticker on it to say what color it is or what brand it is or anything like that. So I'm assuming that they're testing out some polygels. So I am going to be testing out one of the polygels in this box, and I really just hope you enjoy the video. I will not have any links for you because I was not provided with a link for this box. As I said, it was sent to me in PR. And then on the left of the screen, there is a Gelish Polygel in Natural Clear that you see there on the left of your screen. And I won't be using that in the video today, but I definitely will be giving it a try at some point. So stay tuned for that video. Just really quickly, does anyone know if Gelish is now owned by Beetles? Because when I first started my nail adventure many years ago, probably over 10 years ago now, I'm doing my own nails on my own. I maybe even more than that, to be honest with you. But my first nail products were actually Gelish products. So, and I don't really see a lot of Gelish products anymore. Gelish started off, I believe, with gel products, but I don't remember them having polygel products. So is that new? I'm not sure. I don't know any information on the Gelish brands, but because the Gelish brands came in the box, I'm thinking, well, maybe Beetles owns Gelish now. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. It's just a question. I don't know if any of you know. Maybe not, because I just found it. I was just wondering why I got a Gelish Polygel when it came from Beetles. So I was just wondering if anyone knew if Gelish is now owned by Polygel. I don't know. Owned by Polygel. Owned by Beetles. Sorry. You know what I meant. Alright guys, just a quick question. I don't know if anybody knew, but if you know anything about that, or anything about the polygels, you'll see in a minute. I'll show you in just a second what I mean about the polygels not really having names on them. So if you know anything, just comment below. So because this is a promotional video, I have several questions to ask, so please be patient and bear with me while I answer these questions. So the first question is, where do you know Hybrid Gel? I think that they mean, where did you discover Hybrid Gel? How do you know about Hybrid Gel? And if you didn't know, the technical name for polygel is a hybrid gel. So I actually discovered polygel or hybrid gel many years ago when I first started to do nails. Wasn't that great at it. I just always thought it was very sticky and hard to work with regardless of working with a slip solution or alcohol. I just thought it was so sticky, and I have a feeling that throughout the years maybe they have improved the how they make the polygels, because I feel like they're not as sticky these days. Second question, will you replace acrylic powder with hybrid gel? I'm going to be completely honest and say that I probably would choose gel, any sort of gel product or polygel over acrylic, just because I am better with using gel than acrylic. I've always been that way. I'm a gel girl. So I've always been, again, a huge fan of gel and polygel and gel builders, gel polishes. Huge fan of gel. Acrylic, I feel like, can get complicated. You have to have the right ratios of liquids, powder, and sometimes I feel like acrylic can get lumpy and bumpy really, really quickly. Of course, if you are skilled in working with acrylic, powder, then maybe you could get a 1 or 2 bead down. But in my opinion, I'm definitely a gel girl, and it's much, much easier for me to work with gel than acrylic. Not even that, but also a huge reason why I stopped working with acrylic, because I did dabble in it in the beginning when I first started to do my own nails, but I couldn't withstand the smell of the liquid. I could not. It would give me a headache, nauseous all the time. Now they're selling the liquids. I think that there's either a low odor or no odor, something like that. So it could be something that I could get into again. The only thing was just the liquids really, really gave me a headache. So if there's a recommendation that you guys have with a liquid that doesn't smell really bad, please let me know, and I might get back into acrylic powders. What kind of hybrid gel do you like best? Could you give me some advantages? What about the other 2 products? What are their disadvantages? So far I am loving this pink polygel. The other 2 polygels are clear polygels. I will be using both of the clear polygels by the end of the video, so I will be able to give you my opinion on all 3 of the polygels by the end of the video. I have used other clear polygels in the past, so again I will give you my opinion on these polygels by the end of the video. But I feel like sometimes when it comes to the pigmented polygels, the polygels that have color in them, they seem to be a little thicker than the clear polygels. I'm not sure if maybe because there's color, they have to be a little bit thicker. I do feel like the clear polygels run a little bit thinner, if that makes any sense. But I will be trying to do a clear cap over a nail or 2 with both of the clear polygels by the end of the video, like I said, so please bear with me. So far, the pink polygel is a dream to work with. It can be smoothed out really, really easily. It is not sticky. I'm not struggling with it, as you can see. Very, very easy polygel to work with. Last and final question, number 4. What do you think the ideal hybrid gel looks like? I think my ideal hybrid gel or polygel would look like similar to the clear polygels. Like if I were to make a polygel, I would love to make the polygels as smooth and as easy to work with, just like the clear polygels. Like I said, for some reason, I think that when you add pigment to the polygels, they just get a little bit thicker, maybe because of the ingredients or something that they have to put, or chemicals, I don't know, that they have to put in the polygel for it to be colored, compared to a clear polygel where they don't really have to put color in it. So my ideal polygel would look very, very similar to the clear polygels that are out there. Probably something very, very similar to one of the 2 clear polygels that you will see in the video. I have already looked at one of them and it was not runny to me. It is exactly kind of like the solid glue gel that's been going around lately, the trend of the solid glue gel, something like that. Not too thick, not too thin, something right in the middle. If I could create a polygel myself, I would create it. I would, I think I would be really kind of picky on how I would like the, because I feel like the polygels can get really thick. So really, really thick polygel is not so easy to work with. So that's why I would like a thinner, more runnier polygel, but not too runny where it just runs all over the place. So to me, I always felt like polygel was a mix between acrylic and gel. It is such a great marriage of the 2 products, and I guess that's why polygel just works so well. because I feel like it's a mix of the two, a powder and a gel. And if we could mix them together, I feel like you would come out with polygel. So being that I am a polygel lover, I do like a gel lover, I do like the polygel because again, I feel like it's a great mix of acrylic and gel mixed together. So it's not a powder, but it isn't just a gel. In my opinion, I feel like it's a mix of the two because it's not as runny as a gel builder would be, but also it's not a powder. So it's a great mix of the two products, in my opinion, if you were to mix the two. I really do like this polygel a lot. I do have to say it is not as sticky as most of the polygels that I have used in the past. So I do really like this polygel. I do really enjoy using dual forms. I really enjoy that it is such a quick process, but I do have to practice with them a lot more. I do really enjoy using dual forms. I really enjoy that it is such a quick process, but I do have to practice with them a lot more. I wanted to do some quick extensions so you guys can see how I use this kit. It is a great kit. Shout out to Beetles for sending me this kit. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you noticing me in my channel. They are constantly sending me, not constantly, that's a strong word. They have sent me many products in the past, and I'm truly thankful because they are recognizing me and my channel and the great work that I do on my channel, and I'm very, very appreciative of that. And whenever a company can notice your YouTube channel and they want to send you free products, that is the greatest feeling in the world. So I truly appreciate Beetles Company for collaborating with me once again. So in just a few seconds, you're going to see me compare both of the clear gels. One gel is a Gelish brand, and the other clear gel is a Beetles polygel that I don't think that they have named yet. I can't really read what's on the label anyway. And I'm just going to be taking a dual form and kind of practicing not practicing, but I'm going to be testing out both of the clear gels in the dual form and see what we come up with. I want to see which one's clearer, which one looks a little bit more grainy. So let's see. Does anyone think that sometimes polygel looks really grainy, like sand, like there's sand in it? And I'm not sure if there's something mixed in, like a powder or something that's mixed in with the polygel for it to look like that. Because I feel like I've never seen, especially a clear polygel, I've never seen a clear polygel that was super, super, super clear like glass. Both of these polygels you will see in just a few seconds, they don't look like glass to me. They kind of look a little foggy and a little grainy. So I'm going to be on my hunt. I actually did purchase myself, I believe from Amazon, a clear polygel. So maybe I'll whip that one out as well. Maybe in a new video, and maybe we can compare all three of them. So we'll see. The Gelish bottle does say, or tube does say that it's sheer. I'm not sure if that is the reason why it's not completely clear. When I say clear, I mean completely clear, translucent, like you can see completely through it. I think that maybe when these clear polygels look a little bit grainy or you can't really see through them, I have a feeling that that's the reason why sometimes when you clear cap a nail, it doesn't exactly look completely see-through. Does anyone understand what I mean? I feel like it's really hard to find a great polygel that is completely clear. There are great gel builders that are very, very clear, but I feel like it's hard to find a polygel that is super clear. But if you have a polygel that you know of, please let me know. I'd love to find a polygel that is really, really clear so you can see all of your nail art through. That's the whole point. You want to be able to see the nail art through the nail. If you are wondering why I did such a short set, it's because I need to be able to function at work, and I really needed to do my nails. So this is what I did. Also, I didn't want the video to take too long, although this video was over 20 minutes long. I truly appreciate you guys watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Once again, shout out to the Beetles Company for collaborating with me. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit that like button, turn on your notifications so you can be notified every time I post another video. I want to thank you guys again for coming by and showing so much love all the time. I love you guys so much. Once again, thank you so much for coming by. I will see you in the next video. Talk to you later. Bye. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for coming by, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.